FTW.
FTW Broadcasting here for the win. We bring you hot StarCraft 2 action. My name's AWOL, and joining me as always is my boy Danny. We're bringing you the Procast today. Oh yeah, it's going to be an epic matchup. mouzMana versus LiquidTLO. My pick is obviously going to be mouzMana with Mouse Gaming. Ranked 59th in the world right now, pulling down some ESL titles. This guy is one of the most foremost Protoss players in the world, but he does have his work cut out for him. Because we're looking at Danny's favorite player, playing as the blue Zerg down here in the bottom left, LiquidTLO, otherwise known as TheLittleOne, the German sensation. He's ranked 10th in the world right now, Danny. I know you're happy to see your boy.
I am, but it does break my heart to see him. I know he switched months ago, but see him playing Zerg makes me, it hurts me deep inside. You see mouzMana even making a, oh, he's asking if Z, I bet your team now. So maybe he went random. If they're asking what he's asking what race he is.
Yes, that's a good observation. I've seen him go random a lot in Total Biscuits cast just to further throw off his enemy. By the way, the spawning pool going down at 10 for LiquidTLO. So looks like he's doing sort of a unique build there. This probe is going to town with harassment here in this mineral line.
Yeah, absolutely. He's going to want to get that probe out of there. It looks like it was trying to steal some minerals. You don't like that? The spawning pool at 10, I don't think that's super... super unique. It's definitely it's just a little. It's a little slower than obviously any of your 6 or 8 pools. It's a little less of an all-in, but I think it still is a fast rush. So we'll see. I think we're going to see early Zerglings. After all, like he said, it is steps.
That is very true, and we saw the gateway at 14 for mouzMana. Just dropped the Vespian there at 15. So he is going to go, no doubt, going to go more of a traditional build. We'll see if he does deviate from that. If he drops that cyber core here soon, that will be very traditional with this drone going to town on this gateway. He really is going to town. Yeah,
he's been working on that for a little while. He finally gets chased away by this probe, but you got to admire his, determination.
Oh, I definitely do. And a Zealot immediately getting pumped out, queued up right on top of that drone, so that Zealot will be able to take care of this. Oh, both of those probes. Nice micro there from Mana, but even better micro from LiquidTLO, saving his drone's hide in that case. Cyber core being dropped there. No doubt a Stalker will be en route in no time. Perhaps this Sentry actually would be a good decision, but look at these Zerglings. The wall up just being completed just in time, and the Zealot is not going to be able to get in there and do any kind of damage, and mouzMana is sort of in a desperate situation, trying to pump out an additional Zealot, and this one Zealot, if he positions himself correctly, he will be able to take on these Zerglings, but they're doing a serious amount of damage to that gateway.
Yeah, he had everything all planned perfectly. He had the perfect timing. He saw the 10 pool. Well, he had his chrono boosted Zealot. He was going to be there, but he just kind of misplaced his building and wall off and mismicroed his rally point for his Zealot. It's because with the right wall off and the right micro, he could easily have repelled that a little earlier than he did. In the end, he saved everything, so it all worked out. So you just got to really appreciate that timing and the scouting. I think that's something a lot of people could miss right there. I missed it at first. He saw the 10 pool and then kind of timed his Zealot to come out just when he wanted to. So I'll give him credit for that.
Definitely have to, and you got to give your boy LiquidTLO credit, coming in with that early harassment, but immediately dropping down the hatchery here at the southern expansion. Good decision to build an expansion after while you're attacking. Your enemy's distracted. He's not going to be scouting around the map. Awesome decision there. mouzMana, however, rolling out with 2 Zealots and a Stalker across the map right now. A decent number of Zerglings here from LiquidTLO, though. That will be able to easily repel this force. Some sick micro there on that Stalker could do some serious damage, but don't let yourself get surrounded, Mana. Oh, the surround effectively coming in on that Stalker. The Stalker goes down, and all those Zerglings be able to do exactly what they were designed to do, swarm and kill.
Yeah, absolutely there. I'd like to make note that not only did the LittleOne expand, he expanded to the high yield. He didn't expand to his natural, so he's kind of got a little sneaky hidden expansion there, and that can really turn the game around. Or not that he's losing at all, but it could really just turn the game around at mid-game if mouzMana doesn't figure that out and do something about it.
You're absolutely correct. 2 more gateways being dropped by mouzMana, realizing that he's going to need some more production facilities here because TLO is bringing the pressure, bringing in a whole bunch of... be careful with those Stalkers now, mouzMana. You don't want to get them out there and let them get surrounded. He's going to run headfirst into these Zerglings. Will he be able to get them back in time up that ramp? Hopefully they won't get surrounded. Looks like they will be safe. Going to be able to put themselves in that little nook there on the corner. Just a little harassment, a little tap and go there from mouzMana. But at this point, TLO not investing too much in the gas. Only 1 extractor thus far. And maybe TLO is going to try to take this thing down early.
I think it's very clear that he's trying to take it down early. He's just working on those Zerglings, just early pressure. Finally getting the Zergling speed. I think that's a good choice. And he's putting down the Evolution Chamber. So I would expect to just... He was going to want to put this game away really quick, but he is planning for the future with that Evolution Chamber. But I think maybe he's going to just stick with mostly a pure Zergling army. I'm sure he'll transition once he figures out what Mana's going to do.
Absolutely, he is going to, and he's starting to saturate that high yield expansion, which is really racking in the minerals for him right now. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull up that income tab and see what we're looking at. TLO definitely ahead because of that high yield at 1,000 right now, whereas mouzMana only at 700, and a little bit ahead on the harvesters too is TLO. So that's definitely working in his favor. 4 gates are up and running though for mouzMana, and he's got a pretty decent sized force here. Handful of stalkers, zealots, and sentries. Nice mix. That's gonna be able to repel in the meantime, but he's gonna have to start making plans to expand.
Yeah, absolutely. He doesn't want to get locked in his base in there while the little one macros up. He will definitely just get overwhelmed. Here come those Zerglings. That's not a good idea. He realizes it right away. It's going to be really hard to surround, especially with some nice placed force field. And those Zerglings are just no match for that huge force.
No, they aren't. Just continuing to pump out the Zerglings is LiquidTLO. Baneling Nest being dropped by right now at TLO at 58, and so these Speedlings do have their upgrade completed. They're going to be able to move around freely, and pumping them out at both of his hatcheries right now, and I really think that he's going to plan on doing the Swarm, and I'm a little worried about mouzMana positioning. It's really out in the open right now, but TLO has not noticed that pylon going down on the proxy there, so he's going to be able to reinforce with those gateways, but one Zergling force from the left and one Zergling force from the right might be a game ender.
Yeah, absolutely. I wonder if he's going to try and push up through this wall here. Oh, yeah, they do manage to sneak past the wall. That is not good for mouzMana. He's going to lose a lot of probes here, probably.
Oh boy, is he. That's so many Zerglings up in there. mouzMana desperately trying to warp in Zealots to take care of business, but some economic damage has been dealt. And those Zerglings are really still taking care of business. They took down, oh, here come more Zerglings through the front door. As mouzMana was pressuring LiquidTLO's expansion, his main is just getting completely owned right now. More Zerglings going in on this mineral line and just ripping through these probes.
Yeah, I was worried about TLO there, but he managed to send in that extra wave. So he lost his own expansion, but he has just completely decimated all these probes. That first little wave of Zerglings I didn't think did as much as I thought it could, but the second wave really did. He's going to get the Nexus now, so that's really good because mouzMana does not have enough minerals to build another Nexus, so he is in big trouble.
Oh, he's in such big trouble right now. He's going to be able to take down these Zerglings in the meantime, and basically this force that he's rolling with right now is going to have to be his FTW force. Yeah. And I don't think it's going to be big enough to do that. Yeah,
I mean, that's all he's got, and that's all he's going to get. And, of course, the little one pulling in his own resources right now, so he will be able to build a bigger army. And I'm surprised Mana hasn't just tapped out at this point.
Yeah, me neither. He's probably going to tap out here soon. By the way, Banelings coming into play. 7 Banelings to be exact from LiquidTLO. In addition to those 20 Zerglings, that's going to be a huge factor, and that's probably going to be the game ender, as mouzMana is basically forced at this point to attack, because that's his only move.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a good position you want to be in. Actually, he just says, you know what, forget it.
Well, the game was over. We were definitely right about that. I might have appreciated seeing some Banelings blow some stuff up, but Danny, you got to be happy. Your boy TLO takes it down early.
Was there ever any doubt?
There was definitely doubt on my part. mouzMana is a badass.
Yeah, but you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's very, very true. I don't. Thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen. And there is a game 2 to this matchup. This is just a random matchup between these guys. We got off at sc2replay.com. Click that link, that yellow link over there on the left-hand side. That'll take you to video number 2 if you want to continue to watch these guys duke it out. Also, if you want to check out our channel, click the blue link down there in the bottom left. And if you want to subscribe to our channel, just click right there in the center of the heart. That'll be you subscribing. And one quick note, we got a LiquidTLO playlist over on the right-hand side. That's the green list if you want to watch more TLO action. Well, he's amazing. You know it. Check it out in Game 2.
Jeez, you say a lot. How do you remember all that?
Saying it 159 times.